Oh, we're up on IG. Okay. Up on. Oh, wait, y'all can't see the. Oh, let me make sure I adjust this so y'all can actually see the. Never mind. Hey, honey loves, it's your girl Olive Honey. Welcome to the Faith in Our Stars, where I use the gift of God's gift of astrology to grant insight into ourselves and our relationships. As y'all can see, my background is a little different than what it normally is. I am traveling for the holiday. I hope that y'all are enjoying your holiday as well. Those of y'all that are tuning in, I appreciate you for tuning in, especially for a holiday weekend. Let me see. I want to give you guys a little bit of insight into the planetary alignments and some events that are going on this weekend so you know what to expect for your holiday weekend, even though it's already begun. Give you some positive vibes, some extra motivation, and all that good stuff. How we want to start this off. I don't have any shout outs today, except of course our sponsor. Shout out to Lively. Y'all know the vibes with that. And what else? Oh wait, I do have a shout out. I want to give a shout out to our new subscribers, the new followers on all my social media, and just thank y'all so much for so much support and everything. I'm super chill right now. Super chill weekend vibes. Got cards popping out for me. Yeah, positive attitude. All right, honey loves. Before we get into say the horoscope, the vibes for the holiday weekend, let me just give a quick disclaimer. God's astrology is a God-given tool meant to grant some insight, like a magnifying glass into what is already there. In this case, like I said, we're going to use where the planets are aligning this weekend, what planetary changes are happening to talk about how it's going to affect your weekend. If you got any questions, comments, anything, or you just want to say hi, please feel free to chit chat with me in the comments. It's what I'm here for. Also, if you would like to donate to show your support to the channel, you can do so at the PayPal link that is in the comment section. Matter of fact, let me put it up here in the in IG. Hang on one second, honey loves. Trying to get everything all together. All right, I'm trying to make sure stuff doesn't get knocked over. This is not my normal setup. My normal setup is way more sturdier. But anyway, if you would like to donate to the channel, please feel free with the PayPal link that's in the chat. All donations are welcome. None are too small at all. I'm grateful for every donation. Also, please hit the like button because that is a way to show support for free. And yeah, let's get into it. I've got the blessed words of faith motivational quote cards that we're going to use to get into the horoscope this weekend. Let's see, what planetary events we have going on. So the moon is changing signs as always, but it is also changing phases. We started off the holiday weekend with the last quarter moon, which is encouraging us to say goodbye to some old ideas and old mindsets, old roles, so that we can welcome some new ones. Because we've got a new moon coming up. What is that, next week? We got a new moon coming up next week, which means we're going to have some new beginnings. So this is basically all the things that we need to let go of in preparation for the new shit that's about to happen. And we got a lot of new great things coming up, but that's not what this is about. This is about what we need to let go of and what we need to open ourselves up to being able to welcome. Also, today, technically, because it's after midnight, Jupiter is quintiling Venus. So that is meaning it's a positive aspect. So that is meaning some high favor for us, especially regarding finances and relationships and just overall how we gain favor in general. If you see me looking back and forth, like I said, I'm going live on both YouTube and IG. So just to let you know. But yeah, before we get into it, sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink like what? Ooh, definitely holiday vibes, vacation vibes, and then the liquor in that cup. Woo! All right, let's get into it, honey loves. And like I was saying, no matter where you are watching the fireworks from this weekend, and I've already got some popping off where I'm at. I'm excited. It's definitely got me in chill mode. No matter where you're watching the fireworks, there is some magic that is going to be happening. And like I said, it's all in preparation. To get us ready to get into the right mindset for the new moon that is going to be coming up next week. But this is not about the new moon. This is the preparation we've got to do before the new moon, okay? how we gain favor, how we attract finances and relationships, what we need to say goodbye to, and what new mindsets we need to welcome. So we're going to do this. Normally, I have whole horoscopes prepared. We're going to do this completely different because I'm on the road right now. So I got the cards, and we're going to use the cards to give us our extra motivation via motivational quotes and some insight into what we got going on. All right, honey loves, y'all ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? All right. So we're starting off with Pisces, Aries, Cusp, and people who have Pisces and Aries in their birth chart. Let's see what motivational quotes pop out to give us some extra insight and motivation into what we need to say goodbye to and what we need to welcome. Now, overall, Pisces, Aries in general, you have duality, like dual roles of being both the victim and the hero, which is weird, right? You can be hero plus victim. And so I do know that one of the things you're going to have to let go of is that old mindset of those being the only two ways to look at your situation. There are many layers to being a hero, which, include no, let me phrase that differently. There are many ways to look at the opposite of being a hero, because the opposite of being a hero is not just being the person who needs to be rescued by the hero. The opposite of being a hero is just not being the damn hero. So that leaves a lot of area. That leaves being the person who gets rescued, the damsel or the dude in distress. That leaves the anti-hero, a villain. There's all different kinds of ways. So I know that letting go of being stuck in that mind frame of just hero versus victim, or hero or the villain. No, hero and not the hero. And there's a whole lot of gray area in between there. Okay. So a bunch of cards just popped out. Let's take a look and see what insight and motivation we got in regards to that. Let's take a look. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you're alive. Okay, what did we just talk about? We just talked about how you're going to have to say goodbye to some things to welcome some new things in preparation of the new moon. So stay close to anything that makes you feel alive. You had a bunch of cards pop out, so hold on. Let's see what kind of story we got going on here. In order to carry a positive action, we must develop here a positive vision. Sometimes when you lose something, you understand its value more than when you had it. The same is true for life. I think I see where this is going. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, and your start does not determine how you're going to finish. Okay, cool. Looks like it's going to work out a lot better than I thought. Oh, who just joined? Sajir. Welcome, dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like I said, feel free to comment, say hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Make sure you comment, say hi. If you hit the like button, absolutely. And if you would like to donate, the PayPal link is in the chat. Now, like I was saying, Pisces, Aries, and people who have Pisces and Aries in your chart. This right here, your start does not determine how you're going to finish. What did I say that you were definitely going to be letting go of? Old roads, or old roles, rather. This idea of hero versus victim. Here, watching from Dubai. Oh my God. Well, thank you for joining. Old roles of hero versus villain, or hero versus the person needing to be rescued. Dead all of those, because the way that you start is not how you are going to finish. You started off in this mindset that I can be one or the other. You're a mix of both, and there's a lot of layers to both of those roles of being the hero and not being the hero. Okay, so any given day, especially with how whimsical your mindset is with that Pisces in your system, with how whimsical your moods can be. Oh, I'm good, dear. How are you? How whimsical your moods can be, how whimsical your aggression and your approach can be, because that temperament, it's varied, right? That determines where you be hero, anti-hero, villain, whether you need to be rescued, whether you need to be saved yourself, or whether, you just need to sit back and just observe before you take action, because you definitely make impulsive actions. But either way it goes, part of the preparation for the new moon that is going to be coming next week, part of it has to do with the fact that you are letting go of this old mindset so that you can make room for a new one. You're about to experience some serious growth, and to help back that up, difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. You are going to love where this new mindset is going to lead you. Now, the next week, over this weekend leading up to this new moon on, I think it's the next Saturday, granted, it might feel a little odd to you. It may feel a little difficult. You may feel like you're about to lose something, like you're losing a part of yourself, or like you can't really get a grasp on what's going on. Embrace the difficult road and the lessons that you are going to learn therein, because it's going to lead you to a really beautiful destination, and you're going to see the value in it, okay? Furthermore, stay close to any and everything that makes you feel like you're alive, because the point is not to lose anything. It's not to lose who you are. The point is to grow and become a new and improved, stronger version of who you are emotionally, physically, and as a motivator, which you are, Pisces Aries. It's going to make you a stronger motivator in that regard as well. But you got to stay positive. And in order to carry a positive action, you must develop a positive vision. And that is why we're experiencing letting go of old shit and old roles, so that you can adopt some new ones, because you have to change your vision right now. Make it even more positive. Think positively about this new change that's coming. And then all the actions, the beautiful road that is ahead, will also become positive. All right, Pisces Aries. Wow, that went a little deeper than I actually expected it to go. You're getting me off the top of the head today, honey loves, because like I said, I'm on the road, so I don't have as much a card for me. I'm on the road, so I don't have as much of my stuff normally set up. Puritan. Oh, thank you for joining, dear. So you're just getting me off the top of the dome. We're catching all the vibes naturally today. All right, where we at now? Aries Taurus. I'm gonna keep this up so I can keep track. I'm trying not to move too much so none of my shit falls over. All right, Aries, Taurus, Cusp, and people who have Aries and Taurus in their birth chart. Let us see what motivational quotes pop up, and about what you need to say goodbye to and what you need to welcome in preparation for the new moon, and how you're going to gain favor in regards to finances and relationships. A zany life. Thank you for joining. Hey, feel free to comment, hit that like button, wave, all that good stuff. And also, if you would like to donate, PayPal link is in the chat. All right, Aries Taurus, we're waiting for those cards to pop out. Let's talk a little bit about you, why they do. The whole thing about gaining favor for your finances and relationships definitely going to impact you, especially with that Taurus in your system. Finances, oh shit, that was a big chunk. That was a huge chunk. You know what? I feel like I'm going to put that back and reshuffle, but there was something that flipped over. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Be so happy that when other people look at you, they become happy too. All right, honey love. Wow. Okay, so a huge gang of cards came out, right? And at the end of it, obviously, that huge bunch, that whole half a deck, was not going to be for what we're going to use. But on the flip side was this card right here saying, be so happy that when other people look at you, they become happy too. While I was talking to you about gaining favor with the finances and relationships. Now listen here. Y'all are the cusp of power. Whether you are an Aries Taurus cusp or you have Aries and Taurus in your chart, that combination in itself. Oh, so that card wasn't for me. That was actually for y'all, because it just came out again. The worst form of injustice is pretended justice. Do not be silent, demand justice. If you're not angry, you're not paying attention. Well, damn. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. All right. You as the cusp of power. You've been learning over the past couple of weeks how to use your power wisely. Okay. If you've been watching the past shows, you've definitely been paying attention to that. And you've been hearing that. So you've been learning how to use your power wisely. And all these changes, you're going to say goodbye to this idea that you have to approach shit aggressively. you have, with Aries and Taurus in your chart or in your sign, in your sun sign, you don't just have how am I going to say this? You're hot-blooded. You're super hot-blooded, hot-tempered. But on one end, that leads to aggression. And on another end, it leads to you being extremely warm-hearted. Like, you bring a great deal of comfort. It's electrifying comfort, but you still have the ability to warm people, not just burn the shit out of them, but you have the ability to warm people. You don't have to force your agenda. There's other ways to approach it, like what this just said right here. So that is what you're letting go of. You're letting go of leading aggressively, leading harshly. That's what you're letting go of. And what you're getting ready to welcome is how to embrace the warmth within you, that warm-heartedness that you have. Because that's right here. So that's why this card popped out about if you're not angry, you're not paying attention. The worst form of injustice is pretended justice, blah, blah, blah. This is all, including this fire down below. This is all the aggression that you come with. Like, in general, the way that you approach, the way that you've been using your power previously. Is that more fireworks? Oh, I can't wait to get back out there and see some more. Okay, so the way that you generally use your power is to come with all fire and stubbornness. This is what it is. I'm in the position to make the rules. This is how I'm doing it. It's like my way or the highway type shit. And you don't need to do all that. You know why? Because you can approach with the warm-hearted sense of self that you also have additionally, but you don't always show it. You show it when you're comfortable. You show it when you're around people that you're comfortable with. You show it when you don't need to be aggressive, but when you don't get your way, you don't get what you want, or you feel like you're between a rock and a hard place, that's when the fire comes out. That's where you start the fire and the stubbornness, and that's where you kind of become set in your ways, and it's my way or the highway. But now you need to prepare yourself to adopt this new mindset of being so happy that when other people look at you, they become happy too. So instead of approaching with all that aggression, now you need to approach with this warm-heartedness. Don't just be warm and kind and gentle and protective when you're comfortable. Use your gifts, your natural gifts, to make people feel comfortable so that you can be less aggressive and more warm-hearted, and it's going to change the way that people perceive you as well. There you go. Wow. All right, honey love. Getting on to the next sign. Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, and people who have Taurus and Gemini in their birth charts. You are... a bunch of cards just flew out for you. And I was getting ready to say, you are the cusp of energy. So let's see how that's going to change. All right, let's take a look. Love yourself first and everything falls into line. Remember, honey, let's hit that like button. And remember that this is about what you need to say goodbye to so you can welcome and adopt new ways. And these new ways will also help you attract, more finances, relationships, just help you attract positive vibes. So this is what we need to say. This video is about what we need to say goodbye to, what we need to welcome. Love yourself first and everything falls into line. Self-love, make yourself a priority, all on that card. What else we got? No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, we're going to put that with this. The more I like me, the less I want to pretend to be other people. Okay, I'm sensing some identity shit going on. Hang on. We rise by lifting others. There's so much to be grateful for. Just open your eyes. The most important thing is to try to inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. Okay. Okay, honey loves. So there's a whole, wow, there's a lot of insight and encouragement here with this. All right. So like I was saying before, you are the cusp of energy. You're persistent, you're communicative. You do have a tendency to make conflicting commitments because you like to stay busy. And sometimes that causes a lot of argument because you can't keep track of your shit. But no matter what you're going to love yourself first. Okay. You've been having a bit of a battle, because that's what this whole cluster of cards is talking about. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So there's been a bit of a battle. And it has to do with how you've been using your energy. This is why you're getting ready to adopt a new perspective on how to use it. And where it starts with, according to these cards, has to do with self-love. Love yourself first and everything falls into line, which means sit your ass down and get your own thoughts together. This is how you end up having conflict and commitments, because you don't take enough time out to get your shit in order before you start assigning, like, oh yeah, I'm going to commit to this. Oh yeah, I'll commit to that. Take a minute. Take a minute and just think about the things that are most important to you before you start putting your energy into it. Love yourself first, everything falls into line. The more I like me, the less I want to pretend to be other people. This has a lot to do with self-love. When you take time out to figure out, to discover, and to admit what is most important to you, then you will be a lot more decisive in what you put your energy into, so it's not wasted. And like I said, it starts with loving yourself first. We rise by lifting others. This is what you plan. This is what your intentions are to do, is to lift others, because you know you have energy and other people don't. You have a certain vibe that you bring to the table. But hang on, because we just jumped the gun. This right here. If you feel like it's too hard to sit back and what's the word I'm looking for? It's too hard to take a time out and to wait and decide what is the most, what you need to put your energy into the most, and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh my God, this is going to take so much damn time. I could be doing something else. Guess what? Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible, but you have to take a minute in order to do it. Do not push it off, because if you push that off, you stupid. If you push that off, you push that off, taking the time out to love yourself first, and to where was the thing? If you take time out to get yourself together, then everything else is going to fall apart. Nothing is going to fall in line and work out for the better until you take a damn minute to get yourself together. Okay? Which is not impossible. It very much is possible. Then after that, every move you make is going to help you rise. Every move that you make, because you're being more decisive, is going to help other people rise. And by doing that, you also rise and you also shine. And what are these? Because you'll be inspiring people with your moves, because you'll be making better moves by being more decisive. And there's going to be so much to be grateful for. Oh my God. I like the positive vibes. That's awesome. I hope that the way that I'm saying things, because normally I have things typed up and written like little bullet points, and this shit's going off the fly. So that I hope that the way that I'm communicating it is like it's making sense to you, because I'm just kind of spewing it out there. But I hope that it is connecting. Let me know how it resonates with you, honey loves, okay? Getting on to the next sign, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, and people who have Gemini and Cancer in their birth chart. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what cards fly out for you. Hi, guys. Oh my gosh. I love y'all's messages. Y'all are such sweetie pies. All right. Hit that like button as you're listening, honey love. Don't forget to share, comment as well. Donation link is in the chat. It's also down below in the description. What is my PayPal link? PayPal.me/loveolivehoney. Gemini, Cancer, Cusp. You are the cusp of magic. So the fact that there's going to be some magic this weekend, you're going to be in your bag. I can tell you that right now. Ooh, let's look at these cards that popped out. Did anything flip over? Okay, good. All right, you had 3 cards pop out. If you're searching for that one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. We first make our habits, and then our habits make us. Wherever you go, no matter the weather, always bring your own sunshine. We're going through some mood swings, Gemini, Cancer. What the fuck? Because this is all about moods, which I'm not surprised. Y'all tend to have that. What the hell? Okay. So what you're letting go of to start with, this right here. We first make our habits, and then our habits make us. You were letting go of old habits to adopt new ones, because obviously there's something that you were doing. Let me think. Okay, so Gemini Cancer Cusp. The habit that you generally have, because we got to talk about this. We have to start with what your habit is before we can talk about you adopting a new one. The habit that you generally have, your gift as a cusp of magic, is climate control. We've talked about this before. So the habit that you generally tend to have is, if you're in a funk, because you have the power to make people feel good in general, like whatever mood you're in, other people take on. The problem is, if you're not in a positive mood, if your ass is in a funk, then whoever the hell you are around, they end up being in a funk too. If you feel indifferent, if you're having a blah ass day, guess what? If you start being around people or you talk to people, that blah is transferred. Oh, you're like the human embodiment of that one law of physics. What is it? That energy is not is neither created or destroyed. It's transferred from one party to the next. That's you. That is 100% you. So the habit is that, like I said, you have those mood swings, and the habit is that you control. I don't want to say control. You influence other people's moods by your own. The new mindset that you need to get into is not feeling the pressure of, oh my God, I have to make sure that. No, I'm not saying that right. It's like not feeling the pressure of being like, oh my God, so I'm down and it's my fault that everybody else is down. Damn the fault thing. We're not worried about the fault thing. This has to do with starting with you, because here we go. If you're looking for one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. This isn't about putting you with blame for other people's happiness. Not at all. What it's saying is that you need to just be in control of your own happiness. Damn how it affects other people. It counts, but that's not what we're talking about right now. It does matter, because that is your gift. You do have a tendency to influence other people, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about how your mindset, your old mindset of allowing other people's moods to influence your mood and you to influence other people's mood, it's a very vicious cycle. And it needs to be tweaked. You have to bring your own sunshine and be the person that influences your own damn self. Just in general, you need to put yourself in a more positive mindset and be in control of you. Don't worry about controlling somebody else's emotions. Don't worry about trying to control somebody else's actions. That's not your job. You need to be an example. And in order to be one, you need to work on yourself first. Get your moods together. Keep your moods from swinging from one extreme to the next extreme. Worry about making yourself emotionally stable, mentally stable, so that you stay positive no matter what the hell is going on around you. Because technically what people don't realize is that your moods change based on your environment and based on the people that you have around you. And I can tell you to watch the people that you got around you. Y'all some stubborn asses. So watch the people that you got around you, yes, but also keep in mind that only you are in control of yourself and your moods. Don't try to control somebody else's. The way your mood already is going to control it's going to influence how other people's mood is towards you and towards other shit. So just be in control of you. You're looking for someone who can, if you're searching for that one person that will change your life, look in the mirror. Wherever you go, always bring your own sunshine. See that? Okay. I think I drove it home enough. You got it? We good? All right, Gemini Cancer. Let's get on to the next sign. Cancer, Leo, Cusp, and people who have Cancer and Leo in their chart. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go and make room for in preparation for this new moon? I said it wasn't about the new moon, but it feels like it is. I think that's why I was having trouble getting the script together, because I was trying to make it just about this weekend. And obviously the energies are trying to push me to be like, no, you need to look at how this is preparing you for the new moon and what new beginning we've got going on. So I guess that's what's going on. So, hey, like I said, I tell y'all this all the time. My gift is insight. And well, it's one of my gifts. One of my gifts is insight. And I can say all day long what I want the show to be about, what advice I want to give. God's got his own plans. And that's how the show is driven. That's why it's called The Faith in Our Stars. All right. Cancer, Leo, Cusp. A card flipped over. I felt that. Hold on. We're going to pull that out. A couple cards flipped over. All right. Cancer, Leo, Cusp. Since it seems to be about what y'all's, what y'all's cusp actually is. Cancer, Leo is the cusp of us. I don't know if I'm going to say this word right. Oscillation. And what that has to do is with its own sense of swinging back and forth, swinging from one end to the other end, one extreme to the next extreme. Anyway, from what I understand. So I can tell you right now, one of the things you're going to have to let go of is all that damn swinging, that lack of stability and actually settling your ass down into something. Now, what are you settling into is what we waiting on. Finding yourself some balance. All right, let's take a look at these cards that popped out. I don't want to waste anyone's time or money. I want to give some truth and positive heart lift. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Well, damn. Okay. So let's dig a little deeper into what being the cusp of oscillation actually is. For you, what it means for you. You as a Cancer Leo cusp, we talked about how you're ruled by two really great mass bodies that are life forces and light forces, the moon and the sun, right? One shines in the day, one shines at night. See, one extreme to the next. Daylight versus the nighttime, moon versus the sun, two seemingly opposites. You have the ability to be extremely like nurturing and this nurturing, warm light. And you can also be like a firecracker to just burst off in people's faces and blinds the shit out of everybody. So that is your dynamic. And you love being this beautiful mix that is sometimes volatile. We've talked about that too. What you need to let go of, let me make sure I say this right. What needs to be let go of is this is looking at your ability to swing from one extreme to the next from a first person point of view. What needs to be let go of is you having this idea that God, I'm struggling to find the words, obviously. What needs to be let go of is it just being from this one. You need to have more of a bird's eye view and look at the overall. It doesn't just need to be coming from just, I'm so mad right now. I'm struggling. Let me take a sip. That's why we have this. I got it. Thank you. It came through. Okay. The way that you act, which extreme that you act from, speaking of firecrackers, has generally starts with you. So where I've told other people, start with yourself, blah, blah, blah. For you, you start with yourself already in general. The way you shine, the way you project your energy, the way you project your light, and the type of light that you give. You hear this? The type of light that you give is generally based from how you're feeling and from the way that you want to be perceived, right? So the newness that you are getting ready to prepare yourself to adapt is to look at it from an all-encompassing perspective and look at how it affects other people, because it's not just about you. I told y'all are just getting me raw today. It's not just about you. You have a great deal of influence the way you switch your modes off, firecracker all in the face versus just cuddling somebody and being nurturing, you could hug somebody one day and be blessing them out the next. It's like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? Damn, bitch, wasn't you just, you know what I mean? Weren't you just cool yesterday? What just happened? 5 minutes ago, weren't you just cool? So you have to think about how the way that you project your energy, all that light you have to think about how the way that you project it affects other people. So basically, it's the opposite of what I just told this other sign. In general, you do want to give people truth and positive heart lift. That's kind of the excuse for when you pop off. You'll be like, I'm just being honest. I mean, yeah, you are being honest, but damn, there is a better way to approach the shit. I'm just saying. And you don't want to waste people's time, which is why it can be like pop off, right? But take a step outside of thinking from that whole thing of like, I'm just trying to help you out, like I'm just saying no, like blah 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 blah. Because generally the way that you do deliver your messages or deliver your energy, it has to do with it starts with you. It has to do with how you want to be perceived. Like whether you want to be looked at as I'm strong, I'm fierce, I'm a force, I'm a light, I'm this, I'm that. And that's the way that you act from. Where in general, what you need to do is take yourself and put yourself in the other person's shoes. If you were receiving the energy the way that you're giving it out, how would you feel about this shit? How would you feel about a firecracker bursting off in your face and blinding you for like you wouldn't be fucking with it no more now, would you? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be more considerate. And the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. The quality of your thoughts. You have to adapt more consideration so that the way you deliver your energy, the way that you project your energy, whether it's nurturing warmth, whether it's that firecracker, that sway of energy that you have to be more considerate, and in being more considerate, you will be received a lot better. So once again, you too are getting ready to experience some growth, and this is going to be growth to better your reputation, because that's what this horoscope is about right now. You are letting go of the old way you were seeking attention so that you can so you can deliver your energy and your light and not seek it at all, but project your energy in better ways so that you develop a healthier reputation, a better reputation, instead of just going out and, well, yeah, I saw that. Instead of just going out and developing a reputation off of being a firecracker or off of being on. You don't need to do all that. You understand what I'm saying? This is making sense? Okay. Leave a comment, honey love. Let me know how this is resonating with you. And if anything that I'm saying right now is confusing, please make sure that you leave a comment. I'll be happy to clarify. Like I said, I'm going raw off the cuff right now. We're just going off the energy of the cards because there's no script today. All right. What we got next? Leo, Virgo, Cusp. Let's see what you need to let go of, what you will be welcoming. What the hell? What's with this big ass junk? Okay, listen, we're going to reshuffle that. Let's see what you need to let go of and what new energies you need to adapt, new mindset you need to adapt, what you need to do prepare for this new moon. I said Leo, Virgo, right? Leo, Virgo. All right. You're the cusp of exposure, so this should be really interesting. Y'all's horoscopes normally are. Your readings normally are. So that can go a couple of ways with what you need to go off of or what you need to let go of based on your cusp. It's a cusp of exposure. You're either exposing yourself or you're exposing other people. So, or exposing situation. What you're doing is exposing the truth. That's what you generally do. That's your gift. So a lot of people, they can't really lie to you. They can't really play you unless you're lying to yourself. Because you generally expose what the truth is. That is your natural gift. You're a guiding light. So you lead people to the truth, no matter what the situation is. And you lead yourself to it too when you're being honest with yourself. So let's see what motivational quote pops out to give some more insight and give some encouragement as to, I felt that flip, what you need to let go of and what new mindset and new roles you need to adopt for the upcoming new moon. Let's see what we got. Everything? Okay, cool. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. Just when all hope seems lost, God makes a way. Put that over there. Funny thing about change, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Okay. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Let me put this over here with that one. When you've done everything you can do, that's when God will step in and do what you can't do. I'm on the elevator. I'm on to something greater. Huh. Okay, Leo Virgo. And people with Leo Virgo in they damn charts. Okay, wait a minute. Where do I start? Because there's a story within these cards. I can hear it. I just got to put it in order. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me take a sip. Okay. So you definitely are going through some damn changes. We know that. And this shit here, a lot of your changes have had to do with you've been doing the relaxing thing, and I can co-sign on that because I'm feeling way more relaxed right now. But you've been relaxing more, and in relaxing, it is helping you strengthen your sense of self, and you are loving the new things that you were discovering about yourself. The only issue you might have is not doing it sooner. And that might be the one thing that lingers in your mind. Like, if I knew then what I knew now, and I've been telling you for weeks, stop worrying about that shit. It doesn't matter when you started. It just matters that you're moving and that you're going towards it. Okay? Knowledge is power. You've got it now. And that's all that matters. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I see. So we have a before. And we got a, okay. I think we got a past present thing going on. Past, present, and future type of deal. Okay. So this was your old mindset. Hold up. I got it now. Hold on. Okay. So this is your old mindset of, I wish I knew then what I know now, and you're being just reminded for the umpteenth damn time, because like I said, I've said this for weeks, that it doesn't matter how long it took you to get to this point. It doesn't matter how long it took you to get to this point. It only matters that you're moving in the right direction, okay? And you got started. Getting started was going to be the biggest obstacle, which is why there was so much focus on you to relax. I do remember saying that before. Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase, because it was just like, what the hell? Like, okay, I'm sitting. Okay, whatever. Like, what? Oh my God. I'm relaxing. I think I told y'all for like a solid 3 weeks to a month to sit back and relax and just be grateful for who you are and find grateful for grateful for you, for who you are, for your characteristics, for who you were becoming, for who you were learning yourself to be. And it's just like, I'm getting told to sit again. I'm getting told to relax again. Damn. Okay, I'm still relaxing. Okay. But getting to that point of getting started, that was the first step that you needed to make, even though you couldn't see where it was leading. Okay, so that's past shit. When you couldn't see where it was leading, it was cool. And the reason why is because you were tapping into your faith and allowing God to show you, through showing you more parts of yourself, why this was necessary. Just when all hope seems lost, God makes a way. And when you've done everything you can do, that's when God stepped in. God made some changes, because the change, if nothing changes, nothing changes, which is why you need to sit your ass down and relax. Just let God work. A lot of times when we get pause, we're sitting still. We are sitting still. But just because we're physically sitting still and we can't see what the hell else is going on, that don't mean that nothing else is happening. What it means is God is working, damn it. That's exactly what that means. While you're sitting still, God is still working, and God is working hard, but he needs you to not get in your own way. So that was the change of you sitting your ass down, because if you didn't do that, then he wasn't going to be able to make the change, because you would be getting in your way and sabotaging shit, and everything would have to be recalibrated based on whatever new shit you did created, right? So now that you have followed, this is confirmation that you're doing what you're supposed to do. I'm proud of y'all. Now that you have followed the directive for the past, like I said, 3 weeks to a month, sitting back, relaxing, just embracing you and loving on yourself, and just finding so much inspiration within who you are as a person and who you were growing to be and what all you've come from and where you're standing at right now. God has put in some serious work during your little hiatus of chilling. You're on an elevator to something greater. If you are not already seeing this, I do feel like you are already seeing this. But guess what? There are even greater things to come. Now, only you know how this applies to any love. I've talked to a couple of Leo Virgos and a couple of people with Leo Virgo in their charts. I've heard about new homes. I've heard about new jobs. I've heard about overall just new mindsets and Leo Virgos just being beyond grateful for what they already. Melissa, oh, thank you for joining, Melissa. Beyond grateful for what they already have, which has opened the door for greater things to come. So, proof is in the pudding. You are experiencing great things already, and there is even greater things to come. This is confirmation that you are on the right path. So you don't have to say goodbye to anything right now. All you have to do is actually no. You need to say goodbye to thinking that there's something else that you could be doing instead of relaxing. No, your relaxation has a purpose. You are being shown how you can sit back and chill and also have fun, that there is work happening while God is sitting you down. God is sitting you down because he's working. Let him work. And after he's done all he can do and he's stepped in and taken over, the proof is going to be in the pudding of what is waiting for you and what you will be experiencing in the newness with the new moon. Congratulations, honey loves. Damn, that's awesome. All right, Leo, Virgo, and people with Leo and Virgo in their chart, let's go. All right. Next sign, Virgo, Libra, Cusp, and people who have Virgo and Libra in their charts. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Now, you are the cusp of beauty. I can tell you that right now. You are the cusp of beauty. You have a obsessive, I'm just going to put it what it is, obsessive relationship with perfection and romanticism in an idealistic, romanticized point of view. Okay, a card already flew out. Let's see if anything else comes out. What kind of motivational quotes will pop out to give insight and inspiration on what we need to let go of to welcome new mindsets, new roles, and newness in general with this new moon that's coming up. Let's see. Something flipped over. Okay, anything else we got? Anything else? Cusp of beauty, obsessed with perfectionism, and romanticized views of life, love, relationships, finances. You definitely have an idea of like where you want your life to be or what life should look like. But the problem is what it might be based off of. But then again, it hasn't been a problem for you lately because all your dreams, everything that you have been dreaming of, everything that was a wish and a hope for you, by stepping out of your own way and letting God work, it has become reality. It's no longer a dream. It's a dream come true is what it is. It's allowing you to come up with new dreams, but also allowing you to just bask in the happiness of the fact that you were living out your dreams and it's more than what you dreamed of. So that is what you've been experiencing for the past, I'll say, few weeks. Let's see what cards popped out to give some insight and extra encouragement. Let's take a look. Life changes very quickly in a positive way if you let it. This requires no explanation. I already explained it. I just said the shit. So that's confirmation right there. It's never too late to be what you might have been. That's more confirmation. Oh my God. Wherever you are, be all there. Live to the hilt every situation you believe to be the will of God. Um, okay. So whereas the other times I pulled cards, it was to give insight. I mean, technically this is giving insight. The insight that's being given right here is confirming everything I just said. It's confirmation. It's confirmation of everything that I just said. Life has changed in a really positive way for you. Your dreams are now your reality, and it feels great. Things that you didn't know were possible are possible as soon as you got out of your own way and let God work. Um, because of your obsession with perfectionism of like, this should happen at this time, this should occur at that age, this is the way this should look like. You thought that it was too late for your dreams to come true, that you somehow missed the boat. You didn't. It's never too late to be what you might have been. It's happening, it is happening, and you didn't miss shit. And wherever you are, be all there, live to the hilt every situation you believe to be the will of God. And that's what this is. It is the will of God, and you are living it up. Continue to live it up. Continue to sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor, the fruits of you dreaming, the fruits of you believing and keeping, holding on to that hope, holding on to those romanticized, idealized dreams, and just having faith that God was going to bring it to you. Divine timing. God's timing is always better than ours. There you go. All right, Hetty Love. Let's get to the next sign. Libra, Scorpio, Cusp, and people who have Libra and Scorpio in their chart. 2 cards already flew out. Now, real quick, I just want to mention what y'all are the cusp of. You're the cusp of, what's the name that they gave y'all? The cusp of, I want to say it was drama and criticism, which I feel like is a little wrong. But what we're going to talk about is the fact that you, honey love, with Libra and Scorpio in your chart, you too have an idealistic idea of the way you want things to be, but you're bringing a lot of passion, and it is sensuality, but it's not really. Sensuality is more Taurus. For Scorpio, it's passion, it's determination. So you've got this way of what you want life to be, of the way you think life should be, and you're damn determined to make it work. On a flip day, on the flip side, y'all can get a little reckless. You can either 100% detach or you be on some vengeful type shit. So I always say that one of the things that y'all need to let go of is not communicating how you feel, because a lot of times that your shit is always like internal. You don't really express it, but you've gotten better with communication over the past couple of weeks. We've talked about that too. And honestly, for the past couple of weeks, what you've been focused on is relationships. That's what your horoscope has been focused on. I believe that you had this old idea that based on things that you've been through in relationships in the past, you had this old idea that because they didn't work out, no relationship will work out. So it's either like you have to make a choice between a relationship or yourself. Or even in a business sense, you've got to make a choice between doing a 9 to 5 or working for yourself. You've got to make a choice between traditional versus untraditional. That's really what it is. I keep forgetting to say, hit the like button, honey love. My bad. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. Donate to the PayPal link in the chat and down below if you would like to show some love. But yes, you've been battling with letting go of traditional versus untraditional. And that's in a lot of aspects. But with this Jupiter quintiling Venus, it's definitely going to have a focus on your finances and your relationships. So let's see what cards popped out to give some more insight into the situation, what we need to let go of, what we need to welcome. Let's take a look. Happiness is a direction, not a place. Oh my God, we got happy again. The key to being happy is knowing you have the power to choose what to accept and what to let go. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results. They don't want to flip. Here's the 1 Peter 4:11 quote. Do you have the gift of speaking? Then speak as though God were speaking through you. Do you have the gift of helping others? Do it with all the strength and energy that God supplies, and everything you do will bring glory to God through Jesus Christ. All glory and power to him forever and ever. Amen. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Doing something when you're scared already shows how brave you are. Well, damn, honey loves. Okay. This is a lot of confirmation too. And a lot of focus on happiness. Because that's what you're doing right now. You are building towards your happy. And you thought that your happiness was not possible, like what all you sort of like everything that you wanted, everything that you thought that would make you happy, you thought that it wasn't really possible in one situation, that you were going to have to make a choice. And now you're being shown that you don't. Well, the situation that you're looking for, the situation, the relationship, whatever it is that you are looking for, that you had in your head this whole time, that you dreamed up, that you've looked forward to, that you've been working towards, it is finally there. It has finally shown itself. It has finally shown itself. You see that it's possible. You see that it's not just possible, but that it's here. And now you're like, oh, damn, I guess I don't have to choose between traditional and untraditional. I can kind of have both. There's a way for me to have what I want, what I need. There's a way for me to have what I dreamed and what was real. It's very Virgo Libra also. But yeah, replacing negative thoughts with positive ones right there. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. You believed in it. Oh, thank you for the like, sweetie. You believed in it, and because you believed in it, it's here. What else we got? Doing something when you're scared, which was holding on to that little bit of hope, because your hope was leaving the building. Like, you were letting it go. You were like, you know what? Fuck it. If this is how it's gonna be, then I'm gonna do whatever. Like, no. You don't have to do whatever. And right there in the 11th hour, when you were about to give up, that is when God stepped in and said, hey, what you want, what you've been wanting this whole time, what you were looking for this whole time, it's right here. Here you go. Now what you gonna do? And now you're like, oh shit. Okay. Because now, instead of thinking that it's not there, instead of thinking that, instead of believing that it's not there, that it wasn't possible, now you see it is possible and it is here, and you have it. It's in your hand. You don't even gotta wait for it no more. It's right here. Now, what you gonna do with it? And because it was new territory, like any other damn person, when you're walking on, when you're stepping into new terrain, uncharted territory, the shit's scary. But guess what? You decided to jump into it anyway. You decided you took baby steps, little baby steps. You didn't dive in like you were getting ready to dive into the wrong side of the fucking pool. You took baby steps, stepping in like, let me test it out. Oh, hi Shanji, thank you for joining. You like, let me just test it out. Let me just try. And every little baby step you took into the water has got you immersed now, and you are loving this shit. And it's like, okay, this is nice. I like this. Making those small moves, those little bitty moves, those little baby steps already proved your bravery, because you just were like taking one step here, one step there, and next thing you know, you're in the water. You don't got to take no more steps. You're good. And that is you building to your happy. That is you getting to your happy. You went from getting ready to give up on your idea of happiness to slowly building and slowly working toward it. Like, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. And while you weren't putting so much pressure on it, while you weren't even thinking about it, your happy just poof, here it is. And it really wasn't poof. It felt like it came out of nowhere because you really weren't banking on it. You really weren't believing it. But the second that you started taking little baby steps toward, like, maybe I'll give this a shot. I've given everything else a shot. Why the fuck not? The second you started taking those little baby steps, you became immersed, and you were finally settled in it. And now you're immersed in your happy. You are surrounded by your happy. This is your happy freaking moment. Everything you wanted, everything you were waiting for, what you thought wasn't possible, that happy medium between traditional and untraditional, what other people wanted for you and what you wanted for yourself. You found that middle ground and you're happy in it. So congratulations, honey love. Congratulations. That's awesome. That right there is some serious fruits of your labor type shit. Don't forget to hit the like button, honey love. Comments as well. Donate if you like. And make sure you definitely hit the share button. I'm going to leave these cards there because they might be for the next sign. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Oh, hey! Thank you for joining. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Nope, we're not there yet. We're at Scorpio, Sagittarius. I'm jumping all over the place. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp, and people who have Scorpio and Sagittarius in their chart. Let's see what we got popping out for you as regards to what to let go of and how you can prepare for the new moon, what new shit we need to prepare for. 1 second. All these cards pop out. Hey, honey loves, make sure you hit that like button while you're listening. Now you are the cusp of a revolution. You evoke a lot of change. Now let's see what kind of change you're getting ready to evoke for yourself. Let's see. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Well, damn. So you're definitely letting go of some shit. But here's the thing. So you're experiencing some changes right now. That feel disruptive. That's how we're gonna put it. The shit you're experiencing right now, it feels incredibly disruptive. Like, what the hell? Like, something just came and shook your whole world up. So what you need to let go of, what you are saying goodbye to, is thinking that the changes that are happening, the shit that seems like, where did this come from? Guess what? It's not coming to screw you over. It's not coming to wreck your life. It's not a storm that's coming to disrupt a damn thing. If anything, what it's doing is adopt a new perspective. It is coming to clear your path. It's coming to open some doors. Clearly, there is some shit in your life right now that is not going to serve a place in this new stuff that is coming up for you next week. You hear me? You hear me? Okay. Because the difference between living an ordinary life or an extraordinary one, this one that you are getting ready to experience in the newness that you're getting prepared for, is that little bit of extra. And that little bit of extra is whatever storm just came to rock your shit, came to rock your damn world, to clear your path so you can make room for the extraordinary things that are coming. A lot of times we end up losing things and we think, oh my God, like, why couldn't this stay? Why does this have to go? It hurts, it shakes, it rattles you up a little bit, but guess what? What's meant to stay will stay. What is not meant to stay will leave. God will make sure of that. And that's what's going on for you right now. I don't even need to say nothing else because the cards said it for you. All right. Storm came to clear your path, not disrupt your ride. Get out of that old perspective that, this happened to hurt me, or I lost this person because, like, fuck the world or whatever. Like, no, damn all that. Adopt a new perspective. The new perspective is it came to clear your path, to make room for the extraordinary. Everybody can't come. Everything can't stay. And what can't stay, you're getting ready to level up, honey love. You're getting ready to level up. I don't know how. I'm not a psychic. I don't know how you're getting ready to level up. But you do. You know how this applies. And if you don't know right now, you will see it later. You're getting ready to level up. You're getting ready to experience some serious, extraordinary growth that's going to lead you to an amazing point in your life of newness within the next week. Or not within the next week, after next week. This week is preparation week. After next week, from Saturday's new moon and on, you are going to have some extraordinarily fucking Just, I can't even get the words out. Amazing occurrences that were not going to happen if the storm that came to clear your path didn't happen. Keep this in mind. When whatever extraordinary shit happens within a week, 2 weeks from now, remember what I said. Go back to this video and let me know how this resonates, because I want to know. Because that shit is plain and simple in these cards. And I'm excited for you. Congratulations. Because, wow, I definitely want to know what happened. Let me know how this resonates. Give it 2 weeks and come back to this video and let me know how this resonates, because I want to know. All right, hit that like button, honey love. All right, where are we at now? Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusp are people who have Sagittarius and Capricorn in their chart. All right. Now you, dear, are the cusp of prophecy. What you really do and what you really are is a beautiful mixture of traditionalism and untraditionalism. You have this sense of freedom, this sense of experiencing shit as it goes, making every moment count. But then you also have that very logical, business-minded sense. That's that Capricorn. That is like, listen, if we can do this, but we got to make this money first in order for us to do all this damn traveling. We got to make this happen on the business end in order for this whimsical shit to pop off. You know what I'm saying? You have that really nice, it's never a boring time with you. It can get boring if you get too caught up in your work, but as long as you hold on to your light, hold on to that exciting light within you, then you will always have balance between the two. All right, honey love, let's see what card pops out. What motivational cards pop out? Let's take a look. We got here. Count your blessings, not your problems. Well, damn. I didn't said it any better myself. Think positive. Think positive and count your blessings, not your problems. Well, I once again, this is confirmation. All right, so what you're needing to let go of, honey love, is getting I fear that the reason that I had to go into that explanation of the duality of your sign, or this sign combination, is because I think you might be having a stiff moment. You're too much on one side. You're either being too reckless right now, or you're being too stiff right now and thinking that having those whimsical moments of just, feeding into your flights of fancy, or having that open-minded, everything will happen for a reason, or que sera, sera, is unrealistic. So you're either being too realistic or too unrealistic right now. And the point is that in order to get balance and have a more balanced idea of life, which is going to be the new mindset that you're adapting, is to count your blessings and not your problems. So you don't get too jammed up on one side and not the other. You are both. And when you neglect one side of yourself, you cease to be all of yourself. Period. They can be conflicting mindsets, but oh well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that they conflict. There is a way to balance the two of them. You're getting ready to be led to seeing how you will balance the two sides of yourself, but you have to still remain open to both sides of yourself and act from both sides. And that includes counting your blessings, not your problems, and thinking positive. All right, honey love? And that's the only card that popped out for you, so that was the main focus. That's what you needed to hear. There it is. Thank you so much for joining, honey love. Aw, thank you. All right, where are we at now? Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusp, people who have Capricorn and Aquarius in their charts. Let's take a look at what you need to let go of and what you need to welcome and get in preparation for this new moon. Let's take a look. Hit that like button, honey loves. And again, if you would like to donate, paypal.me/loveolivehoney. You are the cusp of mystery and imagination, but you also are a person who is very, very unique. You have a very unique combination of signs as well. in being extremely business minded, but you're also extremely innovative. So the way that you make money is not in the traditional sense. You put your own spin on things. That's at Aquarius, but you're very successful at it. You go to the beat of your own. Thank you for the like, honey love. You go to the beat of your own drum, and whereas it might not be feasible for other people, it does wonders for you. You have amazing success in doing that. Who's a good example of that? Capricorn Aquarius, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Hi, Sajir. Hi, dear. Yeah, he's a really great example of that. So let's see what motivational. I'm good. How are you? Let's see what motivational quotes pop out to give some more insight, inspiration into what you need to let go of, and what you need to adapt in preparation of this new moon, because we got some new shit coming, some new mindset. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's a really good example of a Capricorn Aquarius cusp who is business minded, who is, man, like I am who is very innovative, easily able to just create, but he does it to the beat of his own drum. He definitely has created his own lane, and that is the gift that you too have, Capricorn Aquarius. You ain't got to just be famous for anybody to know that that's your gift. That is your gift wherever you are and whatever it is that you do. Oh, thank you for hitting that. Thank you. All right, let's see what cards popped out. The key to didn't I just talk about how didn't I just talk about how your success is determined by you going to the beat of your own drum? How doing something untraditional or creating your own lane isn't feasible to a lot of other people, but it does wonders for you? What's this card say? The key to success is action, and the essential in action is perseverance. All you got to do is keep moving. Whatever it is you believe in, whatever you've concocted, who cares if somebody looks at it weird and goes, that don't even sound like that's going to work. That doesn't make any sense. It makes sense to you. And if you can make it work, push for it. If you can work it out in your brain and put it out there, then you push for it, you make it happen, and everybody else will follow along later. Don't even worry about it. You believe in yourself, because that's where your success is. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. You have to choose. You have to choose to trust your it's not your instincts, because there's no water in this. This is you needing to trust your vision. Trust your vision. And then also trust that you've got the power to carry it out with all that hard work and all your perseverance. Trust your vision. Always go to bed with clean feet. This is the ultimate, as far as I'm concerned, stay ready and you ain't got to get ready card. I wish I could think of another way to say it, but that's it. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready. So you might not be sitting in a position where you see the fruits of your labor yet. You might not be seeing success yet in following the beat of your own drum. So I'm sitting here saying it, and you might be like, okay, I've been following the beat of my own drum. I've been trying to create my own lane. Where's the money at? Where's this? Where's that? Where's the proof that what I'm doing is going to work out? I'm not Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, where's the proof? Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. What did I say that this video is about? It's about preparation. This weekend, all the way up until the new moon, you are preparing to get ready for the new shit that's coming. If it's not here yet, no worries. It is coming, huh? I'm gonna slap you. I got people, man, whatever. Prepared. You do know what that means. I'm done with you. Oh my God. But yes, you are getting prepared. So if the success isn't here yet and you're listening to me encourage you to keep pushing, to keep following your vision, to trust your vision and keep working, don't slack off. Keep working towards your vision. And you're listening to me say it, and you're looking at your empty pockets or your empty bank account, or you're looking at the fact that you sitting here by yourself and there's nobody with you, or there's a bunch of naysayers and you ain't got no support. Let me be your support, and let me tell you, it's coming. And it ain't going to take long. The new moon is next Saturday. It's coming. That new moon means a new beginning, and all this time up until that new moon is preparation for it. Keep pushing. This is you preparing so that when the time comes, you don't got to get ready for it because you're already there. You already got everything you need. Hang in there, honey love. Hang in there, honey love. You have to choose to trust your vision. Trust the vision that God has given you. Keep working hard. Keep working towards it. It's going to pay off. It will lead to success. Hang in there. All right, honey love. We're on the last, oh my goodness. We're on the last cusp sign and last sign combination. Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp, and people who have Aquarius and Pisces in their chart. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is late on the East Coast anyway. It's late or early. It's a holiday weekend. I know that. It's a holiday weekend, and you could have been anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me. So I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the share button. Share this with your friends. Everybody deserves a little insight, especially to get prepared for the newness that is getting ready to come your way. All right, let's see what cards pop out for the Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp. Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp, or people who have Aquarius and Pisces in their chart. Your cusp, this sign combination is the cusp of sensitivity. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're walking around crying all the damn time, or it doesn't mean that you're so delicate that nobody can touch you. It means that you are extremely sensitive to the energies that are around you, whether that's people, whether that's environment, surroundings. You're a sensitive creature, and in being a sensitive creature, a lot of times that does require you to be really cautious about what you surround yourself with and what you do. But in general, you are just really in tune with everything. You're in tune with the energies in the universe. You're in tune with people around you. You're in tune with your universe, with your surroundings. Okay. So that's what you being the cusp of sensitivity means, especially with all these visions, all these dreams. Also a person who goes to the beat of your own drum. You might look a little crazy. You might look a little off to a lot of people. But one thing that you've been discovering in the past couple of weeks is that God has a plan for you, and you've got a place, and you've been finding your purpose. So, to all those people that were calling you whatever names or made you feel like an oddball or whatever, now you can smile and be like, Let's take a look at these cards that flew out to see what you need to let go of, and what new mindset, new perspective, new role you need to adapt to get ready for this new moon. See. Be such a beautiful soul that people crave your vibes. Energy is neither lost nor destroyed. It's transferred from one party to the next. If something is important enough, even if the odds are stacked against you, you should still do it. That's that beat of your own drum thing right there. That's that beat of your own drum thing right there. Hit that like button as you're joining, honey loves. A goal is just a dream with a deadline, and you are the dreamer and the visionary. Very innovative, very much the muse. Don't count the days, make the days count. Okay, hold up. All right. I think I just said all this shit. I really think I cleared all this. So, you are the visionary. You are the muse. I really feel like these are confirmation cards. Follow your own path. Follow your own vibe. I said you were sensitive to your environment, which means you were really in tune with things. You know what else? And this is a point that I don't want to miss. With you being so in tune with your surroundings and so in tune with people, you're ahead of the game. which is why you may get looked at as being weird sometimes, because people can't see the vision that God has granted you. They don't have that ability. So, not to look at it in a psychic standpoint, but you could have those abilities, you could have those qualities. But the point is, you can see a world that other people can't. And because those other people can't jump on board with you at the time that you have that moment, that you have that vision, that you create something, because they don't see it, they will look at you strange. People fear what they don't understand. Oh, well, screw those people. Who cares? Because it's going to lead you to greatness. So what you need to let go of, and I'm looking at these cards, hold on, because the energy you've been putting out is definitely going to generate some positive things for you. So what you need to let go of is thinking that just because people can't see what you can, that it's not really there. You're the visionary. You're the inspirational person. You're the person who's inspired. You're the one with the gift. As long as you can see it, that's God's way of telling you to keep pushing forward with it, that this is where you need to go. I'm giving you the pathway. Here you go. As long as you can see it, it doesn't matter. So let go of that old perspective and trust your path. Trust God's gift to you and what he is mapping out for you. Because within the next 2 weeks, I'm telling you, you are going to see the fruits of that labor, that energy that you put out, that energy that you received and that you acted on. It's going to generate some beautiful things. Some beautiful things. So don't count the days of how long you sitting here by yourself, of how long people have been sitting here telling you crazy or that you look nuts. Who's an Aquarius Pisces? That's really good for this. Rihanna, Trevor Noah. Y'all are in great company, and they're all innovative people. Somebody else is, and I can't think of them right now. Oh, well, who cares? All very innovative people, or in Trevor Noah's case, he came from mixed he came from he's of a mixed background in Africa where that shit's not permitted, not allowed, or whatever the fuck. I'm sorry, I don't remember all his entire story off the top of my head, but y'all understand what I'm saying. People look at you like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Don't you worry about it. God's got a plan for you. God is giving you the vision. All you got to do is press forward. Charge. And in 2 weeks, whatever the hell you've been working towards, that vision, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. And keep a positive attitude, though, too. Be such a beautiful soul that people crave your vibes. So that applies to you staying inspired so that you inspire other people, that despite the fact that people were telling you, no, when the shit actually does happen in the next couple of weeks, then people are going to be like, oh my God, they said it. They said it was going to happen. They said this is what they were going to be doing. They said it. And oh my God, it's happening. Oh, yeah, you about to be that person. Get ready. Get ready for that. You're about to be that person. But then it also is also telling you with being such a beautiful soul that people crave your vibes. Don't let other people's venom get into your spirit that it turns you. Stay your natural, positive, visionary, beautiful, sensitive, soulful self. Don't be so sensitive that you adopt their negativity. Don't do that. Let them keep that shit for themselves. Harbor your energy and use it in a positive way. And don't let the naysayers change who you are. Okay, honey love? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to say. I think I covered all the cards. All right, honey loves. That wraps up this episode of The Faith in Our Stars. I want to thank you guys again so much for joining, especially on a holiday weekend. I appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch, to tune in. Hit that like button, honey love, if you like this video, if you enjoyed the insight. If you like this type of reading where, instead of it being more or less polished and scripted, I go off of the cards, the energy of the cards. If you like this type of reading, if you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments. Always reach out, comment, share, subscribe. If you would like to donate to the channel, paypal.me/loveolivehoney. The link is in the chat. It's also in the description box down below. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, stay in high spirits. Thank you again so much for joining. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Please stay safe. And yeah, love you guys. Mwah, mwah. See you next time.